Hi, how's it going? It's been a while since I've made a YouTube video. Ooh, there's a really pretty red bird outside. Red bird, what does it mean? Since the last YouTube video I posted, I have gotten out of a relationship into a new one. I have moved part-time to Atlanta. I still own my home in San Diego, and right now there is major issues going on because there was flooding. All the rain that San Diego had caused some floods down below to my downstairs neighbor, and there's a roof leak issue and a window leak issue situation, and right now everything's up in the air. We don't know who's, the HOAs, like, definitely they should be responsible, but they are, HOA should stand for, like, horribly obnoxious, no, obnoxious is with an A, horribly obvious assholes. Sorry, this is not for my HOA personally, but just in general, it's like, they rake in all this money, and then when shit hits the fan, they don't want to pay for anything. It's exactly like insurance. And insurance should be covering the whole water damage situation and the repairs needed. But of course, insurance also always finds a way to wiggle out of it. So anyways, I'm a little bit freaking out about what's gonna happen there. But I wanted to make this video because after I got out of my last relationship, I realized in part of the healing process that I have some difficulty around speaking. I'm really good at expressing myself in short videos. That's why the last few years I've been making so many Instagram reels and TikToks and like putting little texts on a little video. That is where I light up, and because I feel like, okay, I've properly expressed myself. Like I've very clearly, this is magnesium spray. Oh, it has lavender. I've very clearly expressed what was on my mind that day, and I communicated it clearly and authentically, and like it felt true to me. But when it comes to in-person, face-to-face conversations, especially if they're heated, especially if there's like a lot of emotions, I either like close up, like my throat literally just feels blocked, I can't speak, I can't think of the words don't come, or I might say a lot of stuff, but it's like things that I didn't want to say, things that I didn't plan to say. My words are just like swirling, taking different directions that I didn't plan for them to go in, and I'm like, oh my god. So what I was saying was that I am making this video partially as just a practice of communication and a practice of not being afraid to speak up, not being afraid to share what's really going on with me. So yeah, what else? Life, I'm definitely working on my self-confidence and self-criticism. Maybe it's just an age thing. I'm gonna turn 28 in December. I'm always thinking I'm older than I am. I'm like, oh, I'm 28 now, I'm still 27. But yeah, I just feel like I am healing from some shit. Can I say that? I will say that I have a bit of an inkling, just a little bit of an inkling, that I might want to start making YouTube videos more often and potentially even making ASMR videos again, which I know I told you guys a long time ago that I was gonna take all my ASMR videos down, and I did do that. I made them private. I created a playlist so that people could direct message me on Instagram and ask for the playlist, and you guys could still watch the videos, but I just didn't want them to be public because I didn't know how it would affect my image, especially because at the time I was very new to my job. I had graduated college, I had gotten a job at a consulting firm. I still have the same job today, but now I'm just a lot more confident that like, it's okay. Like I could be an ASMR YouTuber and then have my consulting job on the side and work with CEOs and work in a professional setting. Like those two don't conflict with each other. But when I was new, I didn't know how that would be perceived. I didn't know if that would be allowed. I actually really enjoyed this ASMR video 2 days ago when I was thinking about this thing with my communication. I found a Reiki ASMR video that was 2 hours long, and she described like the symptoms of throat chakra, I'm gonna say it wrong, throat chakra blockage. And the symptoms, I was like, that is exactly how I feel. I feel like I cannot communicate with authenticity. For some reason, I am afraid to. That really helped me, and that was awesome. And you know what? I'm all about it. I am all about healing. I am all about helping with anxiety, helping with insomnia. Just like, that is what I live and breathe, like, and I practice what I preach. So why shouldn't I show up that way online and make things that help people? Especially because you guys like love it. Like, seriously, the amount of DMs I get asking for the ASMR playlist, it feels like I get at least one per day. And then I'm making all these other little videos and like not getting that much engagement, which is totally fine. I've accepted that like my content is for me. It doesn't have to hit a certain number. It's not about that. But it would be nice to have people really get something out of the content, which I feel like the little short videos that I've been doing on TikTok and Instagram or whatever, like, sure, I enjoy making them. They give me a little sense of like, oh, I was creative today and I expressed myself, but I don't know if they're really helping anyone. And I feel like these days, if you want to put yourself out there and get engagement from people and build a community, you need to sort of be offering something to them. I don't know if offering just myself and just my self-expression is really enough. And now I'm going off on a totally separate tangent. That's outside of the ASMR thing, by the way. But like, I feel like I've been looking for, I know I say like a lot. I'm from Southern California, okay? I can't help it. I have been looking for somewhere to put my purpose in. No, that's not right. I have been trying to figure out what my content can offer to people. Sorry, I just wanted to take a deep breath for a second. I've really been leaning into my creativity. Music is something I've always wanted to try and make, and I downloaded BandLab and Splice, and I've been playing with it, and I have this one song. It's so terrible, like, it sounds so bad, but every time I listen to it, I'm like having the best time just making it a little bit better. Like, I really do have so much fun. I could get lost and just do that for hours. But yeah, just know that I'm doing well, and I hope you guys are too. If what I said in this video resonated with anyone in any way, please leave a comment. I want to have a conversation with you. I want to know that you're there if you are there. So if you watched this video all the way through, thank you so much, and let me know that you did.